We thought we'd give you a bit of an update. It's getting to the end of autumn because it's November the 25th and of course winter starts on December the 1st. So we are a few days away and we're sort of tidying up after the great harvest and preparing the plot for winter, and just looks a bit
wintering up.
Yeah, it always looks a bit miserable down here this time of the year because there's not really greenery. There's a bit of greenery, not a lot though, and it's all a bit barren. And
Well, let's have a look. Starting at the top end.
we started to use the second compost bit, which you can see is open. So just go down there and have a look inside. We've got pretty much all the stuff we got from the harvest this year is going in that bin, and this one we're going to empty it on top of that when it's rotted down a bit. So we've got some of our own compost.
Over here, furniture's covered, and the flowers are looking a little bit rare.
We're a bit surprised that you see this new green shoots down here, this flourishing stuff. It's lobelia, which all the bed stuff have gone by the wayside, and then new shoots are coming in the middle.
And it was -1 last night.
You can see the marigolds are looking a bit sorry.
This one here is going to turn into heel or Prunella vulgaris, so I'm keeping it. It's not a weed. This is where the tomatoes used to be. No tomatoes anymore.
Table's been prepared and the chair's been prepared for winter. We've still got frost in that.
There's ice in this water, look. It's quite thick. We put new chip a few days ago to clear, because the old one I just scraped in these piles. It was very soggy.
Covered the door on the polytunnel.
We have a new door. We have one side of the polytunnel covered with polythene. The other one's not too bad yet. We're gonna do that next.
We've got some ideas for like candles, which I've got some wax and yogurt pots, and we're going to make some candles and put them
in a heating under a ceramic pot.
Ceramic pot. We're going to put those on, light them up, and then see if they can, 2 of those or 3 of those would keep the polytunnel warm during winter. And I've got bags of wax left over, and it's not something I use now because it's not good for the breathing. Yeah.
Right, and here we covered these swede plants because the birds are having a riot with them.
We're feeding the birds at the moment.
So we covered them just today to protect them from being eaten.
As you can see, it's all, look, it's 3:30 and our shadows reach right to the end of the plot. So
Big shadows.
It's looking a bit like a little bit sorry for itself down here, but we've still got
This is self-set red giant. What was the other one? Rocket.
I think it's really good in a stew when you put it in right at the end because it adds a little bit of spiciness to it.
And here we have some self-set spring onion.
Yeah, look at this, a head with the seeds in
Just fell down.
and there's a load of onions.
We'll see what happens to those.
Yes, you're refreshing the chips, as she said. Underneath the cloche there, we've taken the opportunity to put some garlic in there because rather than just leave it for the elements, we've just put some garlic in there.
Oh, it's growing well.
It's growing.
I'll put some extra ones planted later.
And we inherited another cloche here, which we've just put over the other swedes that we've got because to
keep them from the birds. The birds are eating them.
And you can see there's abundance in the summer, but it's still, we've still got some things in here.
Celeriac
and
is
we're
growing
keeping the
nicely.
chill off it. And we've got some thyme there, and
small pots.
these were potatoes. They did produce a few little potatoes, but then they got blight, and we're going to use these for Christmas potatoes. But
We'll
now
leave
what we're
them
going to
for
do,
now.
we're going to leave them for there.
Keep them in there so they're not too cold.
There you go. Think outside. Think outside that.
You don't need a box.
Eleanor, you don't need a box. Eleanor got that, so
Yeah.
just for her, she watches it.
Right, here we go. Cabbages. Still lots of cabbages. Strawberries on the side. Carrots.
Those leaves. Red cabbage, because with cinnamon and a little bit of sugar and stuff I did last year. Really good.
Can't see through the net, some of it. The net's in the way. There's some big red cabbages. Better look at the red cabbages. And these huge ones were supposed to be spring cabbages.
Spring cabbages, yeah.
They're like massive.
Maybe they're going to take it through winter.
So there's the Brussels sprouts revealed after the beans are
Yeah,
finished.
beans
And a purple
corn.
sprouting, you know, you can hardly see the purple sprouting because
Yeah, here it is.
it's only the top.
Yeah.
That was this experiment
Look,
of...
we cut the top off and now it's sprouting.
Zoom in a bit. There we go. So this was the experiment, using this middle space between the row of corn on
Beans
the
and
side
corns.
and beans. And there was a pumpkin on the two sides, but they didn't quite make it. I think we overloaded this bed with too many plants, too many things.
Here's the
Wraps.
potatoes. We've emptied 3 bags. We're not particularly happy with the volume and size, but next year we're going to use better bags, and we're going to make sure we water them enough so that we get a bit more size on them.
There's some more purple sprouting here, which
Yep.
is growing as big as Chris.
Yep.
And these
Went to
cauliflowers,
seed.
I think they're not going to make it into seed.
It looks like our radishes are flowering again.
More radish seeds to come. Right, trees are
Trees are alright.
For the trees, we put these sticky tapes to prevent some kind of insects, and I think there's quite a lot of things that have stuck to them. And beetroots
We
over
harvested some more
there.
today.
This is where the cosmos used to be. If you remember previous videos or pictures, this one here, this bed, was a beautiful display of cosmos, and the cosmos is now gone. We are not sure about this plant because it seems like it's not affected in any way by frost, and it's supposed to be dying because over here it's going to be the place for the manure. This year with not too big of a success with leeks. Well, hopefully next year will be better.
Here's some potatoes, look, and
Here's the harvest.
some potatoes, some kale, some
Brussels sprouts and leaves. And we're going to pick some carrots now.
and some onions.
And there's some more strawberries.
Yeah, look at them.
Strawberries everywhere.
Still plenty to do down here. We've still got things to clear, and then manure coming, and we've got to prepare the beds for that. And we've still got harvesting, so it's no let up really.
It's just the weather for gloves and hats and scarves and warm shoes and socks. Thank you for watching.